All right, everybody. Welcome to tonight's stream. Everyone's having a good day and some good fishing so far. Definitely appreciate it, my man. Let's see. Got not a whole lot of time left on this Norwegian sea trip, so I'm going to probably just troll around the harbor, see what I can catch, and then get ready to go check out Volkhov. Old Opa is yesterday's biggest fish, it looks like. Ran past the dock there. Where are you fishing today, 8? I'm gonna kind of piddle around here near shore since time is limited on this trip. Still in the archipelago. Having a good bite rate out there tonight at least. Alright, let's try this spot. In the middle of the harbor here. It's on. Go back to the fillet rig since we're having some pretty good luck with that last night. Nice, almost a fish a minute. Very nice. Hopefully, let's see, I've got enough for the HSV now, so hopefully I'll have enough after this last little bit to be able to grab a spinning rod and go to Volkhov from there. Oh, I'm making them lures. What's your lure percentage up to now? Oops, here. %61%. Very nice. Trucking right along there, sounds like. That was all from basically 2 happy hours, I guess, getting all that. Good. Is it how's the silver cost on it? I think I saw the last video I saw on it was a couple years old and it was like 1,200 or so silver someone spent to get to 100. Here. Not too bad. That's good. Oh yeah, it has there isn't that knife like 700 silver or something like that? 5,000. Whew, that's even worse than I thought. It is quite pricey. At least it's just a one-time purchase, I guess. Hmm. I read I saw there was an update tonight. I haven't checked the patch notes. I'm guessing it's probably just some minor bug fix or something. That's not a bad call. That's like what 25% off the gold and premium right now. No patch notes. That might have just been server maintenance or something like that then. Well, this spot does not seem to be doing it. Curiosity, I'm going to try about halfway down. Mid-water. Yeah. Just go on to one of the usual holes. I was hoping to avoid that because of the boat time, but do any good if nothing's biting here. Yeah, I'm going to get some badges and emotes and all that good stuff set up, and hopefully, I mentioned last time, within about the next week and a half, I should have everything set up to get get a live cam going, put a face to the voice. Hopefully, I have the pre-roll thing set up correctly, where should be no automated pre ads for people trying to join the stream. I just have to run ad manually every hour. Should mean I had it set up correctly. Don't blame you there. Honestly, I wish there was a way that, like, once you join affiliate on here, that unlocks all the emotes and badges and stuff like that. That I want for people to have some fun with engaging in the chat. I wish there was a way I could have that without having to do the ads, because I don't really care about the ad revenue or anything like that. I just want to have things for the chatters to do, but I don't think that's an option until you become partner level, which that's like 1,000 followers or something like that. It's a distant goal. Most of the 41 hole. Off the top of your head, you know about how much a spinning reel I would need to go with the HSV might cost? Guessing it's probably around 400 or 500 silver, hopefully. Have to get some line in the leader for it as well. All right, here we go. I know the feeder rod for it was pretty expensive. I'll say it was like 750, 800 silver, but I think the spinning rod, or a spinning rod, I should say, that would be within the threshold for the HSV cheaper. And I gotta factor in the trip to Volkhov, the map, and the boat rental there. Actually, I think I already bought the map in Volkhov when I went there to get the lurker a while back. At least get the boat rentals. Here we go, first fish on of the night. Tusk there. Surprise! I guess the patch changed the bait preferences on us again, because the fillets weren't catching any cusk here last night. Appreciate that. And we'll put that to good use when I'm out there for some trolling. See if I can get lucky and get pulling another poor beagle out here before time runs out. Some good silver. One I got last night. Loading up on them. Better to have a bunch than to run out in the middle of a 2-hour fish fight, right? There's a little bit of a fight to it here. Probably just a big cusk, though. Yeah, that too. What do we got here? Oh, a turbot. So that's a pretty decent sized turbot. That'd be worth some decent silver. That 7-kilo war beagle last night was worth almost 42 silver. So if I can get another one of those on this last bit of time, that'll. Those of you just joined, welcome. Just finishing out a little bit of my trip on the Norwegian Sea here. Then I'll be heading over to Volkhov and gearing up for my first attempt at trolling out there. And we are in the 41-meter hole, right at the edge of it, fishing on fillet rigs. Nice. I've seen some of the squids and Greenlands that people have been turning in that are worth three to 500 silver apiece. Crazy. Nice when you get those, but then again, the fights for them, I guess, take quite a bit of time as well, and the wear and tear on your tackle. Tusk. Seems like the Cusk have moved into this hole. With some good luck avoiding them on the fillet rig last night. This update from earlier has changed that altogether. Might try the foam rubber fish again if you getting Cusk out here. Wouldn't mind some more of those turbot as well, man. Pretty decent silver. So get a few more of those on the line. I'll take it. Drifted out of the hole a little bit there. Yep. On. Little fish, whatever it is. It's another Cusk. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to try the red one. See how. I can't believe that yellow foam rubber has already got as much damage on it as it does. I guess the handmade lures break pretty quick. At least the foam ones do. Are the materials to make new ones at least pretty cheap? That's good. As long as it's cheap to replace them, it's not a big deal. Still right on the edge, so I reposition myself just yet. I try go off the bottom here. Or if nothing bites, we'll switch over to the yellow. Worst case scenario, I can switch back to the fillet rigs. Guess we'll start seeing some reports soon on what's active now with the patch server restart at least. Seems like anything's biting on the bed. Back to the yellow. Got luck, hopefully. Definitely don't have the bite rate normally does. Go. On. Hopefully it's not a cusk. And of course it is. I attempted, I don't want to waste the boat time to go to 34. Limited time as I've got left, I might as well just accept that the husk is probably all I'm going to pick up right now. Go for the best bite rate I can get and try to milk it for all it's worth. Yeah, fish on already. Unsurprisingly, a cusk. It does seem like the 41-meter hole right now is not an ideal spot. Temperature may be a factor as well. It's a little bit chilly for the usual out here. Drift quite a ways away from the actual hole, so I'll probably reposition after fast. Okay, on. A little safe, nothing special. Okay, just a little bit south back into the hole here. Again. What percentage is your fin fishing up to now? Still 70? Oh. Slow going once you get to those higher levels, that's for sure. There's a sculpin. This is not a cusk. About 20 or 30 more minutes left of the Norway trip time here. Another phone. Another sculpin there. Fine fish so far. Definitely not a great bite rate. None of them are particularly big either. Burbot's probably the only thing I've got in here in silver. Not the not the best end to this trip, but first and third legs were both pretty profitable. Hey, Dwarf, welcome back. Tiny sculpin there. How you doing, Dwarf? War's going good? That's good to hear. The Norway's spots are a little bit slow right now, but got a little bit longer, actually almost out of time on this trip that I'm going to go try Volkhov out for the first time. Getting any char out there or mostly trout right now? My last few trips in Kuori, I actually found that sticking to the cove on the western side of the lake was a lot more profitable for me than trolling the deeper spots. Hard and rainbow trout, very nice. Good. Very profitable little trip then. And a good looking fish model as well. Decent sculpin. Weirdly, I still think my favorite fish model of the fish I've caught on here is probably the mace. I think they did a really good job with that model. Very nice. Any particular lures you're using out there? Biker and AK? The usual 1-2 combo. I've actually had some good luck out there mixing in the blue snowflake Christmas lure as well. At some point, I want to try getting a good yellow lure out there because I think the Kuori char are preference for yellow lures. They're just such good silver when you get them. I wonder, I imagine, given the shape of it, it's actually pretty close to the Stinger or the Hornets. So just a blue one of those might actually do well. Good luck there, 8. Make all them spoons. If you get bored of the spoons, make some sporks. Fish on the drop. Spot of tea here. Open. Pickles. Pickles and tea, the snack of champions. I've got about 5 to 10 minutes left of this trip, and one more two. I guess before I go to Volkhov, I guess I'll go to Winding first, just on the off chance that by a miracle there's an HSV stock there. Right, coffee is for the bourgeoisie. Us everyday folk, we gotta stick with tea. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it'll be sold out, but since it's free to travel to Winding, the cost is just 30 seconds of load time. I might as well at least give it a try. And plus, I need to get some look at rods and everything too. So if I can save a little bit of coin, it'd be worth checking. I haven't ever made hot cocoa. I probably need to do that at some point. Make some hot cocoa on here and tell some campfire stories about the bleak that got away. 15-minute fish now. Well, they're up to mostly sculpin instead of cusk. I guess that's something. I think they're generally worth more than cusk are, so preferable that way. Really hoping to get another poor beagle though. Probably was hoping for too much, but that was a nice one to bring in last night. A little European place. Let's see. I think I started the trip out at like 1900 silver, so I've made a little over 1100, and I imagine with this day not being as good as it's been, it's probably going to be another 75 silver or so. But all in all, about 1200 silver for the trip, which is about what I made. I think the first time I made probably 1400 silver total. Overall, I think on the rental gear out here, it's not as good silver per hour as something like even Quarry Lake trolling. But it's a fun little side thing to for a change of pace, and the XP is really good. If you can fill in the any cafe orders, I think that's really worth it. But rental gear just limits you on being able to go after the money fish out here. If I'd spent the same amount of time trolling Quarry, I probably would have come out a little bit ahead, but wouldn't have gotten nearly as much XP out of it. Guess and I got a little cuss going here again. Oh no, it's a big Atlantic cod. That's a fat one. That should sell well. Really good XP on that too. That is really good XP. Yeah, especially if the char, if mainly char and rainbow are hitting right now, that is really good out there. Oh, were you hitting space instead of backspace? Did that with ground bait and end up having to delete so much trash ground bait. Honestly, if I wasn't after the silver out here and was just releasing the big XP fish, I I may have reached level 23 on this trip. Silver was my primary focus out here. A little small fish on. Guessing another sculpin. I know it's actually a decent place. That should get some silver out of that. I know I'm not going to be able to fill any cafe orders from this limited amount of time, so fish until time runs out. Which is just about to happen. Of course, it's going to happen while I've got a fish on. The race to bring it to the surface before time runs out. Hold it off. 3 kilo cusk to end the time out here. I catch something at like 5 meters deep. 2 seconds. All right. Well, I guess it doesn't really kick you out, so I guess I can go check the cafe. Otherwise, I thought it kicked you right out to the menu as soon as it ended. I highly doubt that I've got any anything that can fulfill that order, but worth a check. Ugh, 19 fish in 40 minutes. Terrible bite rate. Especially for a small, as the majority of those were. Yeah, I think I saw someone post in the Discord that the boat timers were doing some weird things as well. And it wasn't just on here. I think they were seeing on the regular trips. I think they were seeing it on standard tickets out here. They were getting like an extra 10 minutes or so. Mystery. XP wise, this trip, I believe I started the trip a little bit under level 22, so probably got about maybe 450,000 XP total, something like that. Not a terrible trip. Had some fun memories catching the poor beagle, losing another lurker. Bringing my personal best in that husk there. This freaking 9.5 kilo lake trout that I brought in on a Lacerti, that was scary. That's right, Adriatica. With my trolling, I'm going to be able to have the Titan, the HSV, and then my Adriatica can be my third line out now instead of just one of the ones of the rod holder. Put it through the torture test again. Try to catch a nice trophy salmon on the Adriatica. You can pull it off, I'm sure of it. Very nice, 8. There you go. Trophy beluga. Replace my pickles with some caviar. That's how you put the Adriatica to work right there. Coming in hot. Good. Nice. Perfect landing. Yeah, that's how you park. Let's see. This way? Yep. Do I have anything that can go in the cafe? Most definitely not. Alright, so our total for this short little trip out here was another, well, that's not bad, another 130 silver. Alright, so heading on over to Winding Rivulet to check the if by a miracle there's an HSV in stock, and also see how much the rod and line and all that's going to cost me upgrading and making an HSV setup. Unfortunately, I don't think I came out of there with quite enough to get the rod just yet. Unless it's 300 silver. First off, fingers crossed. Hey, gifting out those subs. Appreciate that, 8. Anybody that's in here that just got a gift from 8, be sure to give him a thanks. Very much appreciated. HSV, are you out of stock? I think it might actually be in stock. Oh yeah. Win the lottery right there. Let everybody on chat know. So that's a nice little bit of money saved. All right, that leaves me with 283 silver. Yeah, it was worth it. It ended up being worth it. You just gotta believe in the reels. Believe in the heart of the reel. Let's see, spinning rods. So actually, before I do that, what is the test on the HSV? 15.4. Okay. So that's what I'm going to check out here, Dwarf. I'm actually not too familiar with the spinning rod, so I don't know what I need to get that's going to be good for. So, Heavy's cutting it close. It's a little bit under. Model 1 and Super Duty, I know, are the big ones here. Those are way out of my price range. I'm hoping to pick something that can just barely handle it. They can work in the meantime. Sport 12. These are all going to be ultralight. So this Belmore can handle it, and at about half the cost. So that may be what I go with just as a temporary one, so I can actually put it to use once I can even afford that, really. We're going to need line for it here. Hey, gamer. Welcome. Just wrapped up the Norwegian sea trip and looking at what I need to get. I managed to get an HSV and Winded Rivulet, which was a prize. Now I'm looking to see what I need to get for a rod and line and all that good stuff. Let's see. Do I need fluoro out there, or can I go with just some nylon with a liter and Volkhov? Not opposed to getting the cheap stuff right now. About 45 silver there. He's braided. Okay. Oh, some good length. Really pricey there. 19 kilo Area Black. I guess for trolling, I don't necessarily need the 350 meter. You do? Okay. So I'll, if I count for that, that's going to be 70-ish silver. And best rod I can do right now, or minimum rod I can do, is going 500 silver. So may have to go to Kuori for a minute, catch enough to be able to get something to go with the HSV. I appreciate the leader there, 8. I guess I can look at my setups here. So got the Sputnik on here. What's the this is up to 15.4. I mean, this could probably just barely handle, as long as I'm conservative with the hook size. I'm at 280 silver right now, gamer. Get those leaders, 8. So I think I can make it work. If I'm conservative with the hook size, I can move the Titan onto the S7. That's still cutting it close because that's going to be under right there. How much is a second full heavy? That's also almost as much as the Belmore. That's probably not going to be worth it. So if I go ahead and move the Titan over to the S70, flying off of. There. Well, I got the I already got the HSV. It was in stock at Winding, so I couldn't pass off the opportunity for the savings there. That's true. I could return it. It's a tough call, though. I mean, this future proofs me better than. Oh, is it this? I thought Winding was one of the ones that had a 20% discount. Wrong there. If I could return it, the issue is I am better future-proofed with the HSV. Let's see, the Alpha. That's just on certain things. Gotcha. Alpha. It's a little less. I mean, it's not a significant difference. So it's not as future-proofed as the HSV, so put it to work. So I guess if it's good enough for finally got through it there. Now for the new ones, just remember to use backspace this time. So with the Titan and the Alpha, because the Titan can still do Volkhov, right? So if that's the case, goodbye HSV. I knew you so well for 10 minutes, but go ahead and pick up the Alpha 8000. So that gives me a lot more money to work with. So with that being said, I've got 777. Still can't afford even the bottom line Super Duty, but I can get the top of the line Belmore, which does future proof me even for the HSV. So I'll pick that up. And I need line for it. I guess I can just do the 15 kilo. Do that. Rig these up. So put the alpha on here with plated and nice chunky leader. Oh, I guess I need to go look at lures as well for Volkhov. Yeah, I guess the next upgrade will probably be the Titan to the HSV. Let me check. I picked up at least one wobblers. So she was just the Dodger. So I need the Snatcher. And I know there's like the Blue Dodgers seem pretty good for some places. Let's go ahead and do the Snatcher 02. Pick up a couple of those. So it's the Snatcher size 002 and hook size. Do I need to change the hook size out on these? Come with the size 4. I guess I might as well get well, try something else on the third line. Let's see, hook size. What's a good hook size that'll be safe out there, that'll have a decent bite rate, give me some big fish, but not give me any of those giant salmon that'll break my line? Guessing the Berserk hook Ultra Triple F is probably decent. The size 4 should be fine. Okay, so let's get these set up. I put the alpha on the wrong reel? Yeah, I did. Alright. Alpha braided heater. Natural on there. And then on the 80, we'll put the Titan back on. This line. This leader. I guess I should go ahead and upgrade. Just keep the. Won't hurt to have a huge leader on there for trolling, right? And on this one, good old Adriatica. Okay, so leave the bigger one because the pike will do. All right, so I think that should do this. I might downsize this, but I'll leave it on there. It should be fine. All right, I guess before I leave, let me get the free meal here. Might as well. All right, on to Volkhov, and I believe I've already purchased the map here. Get on the boat and start trolling. Only forever left. There you go. That's a reasonable time frame, I'd say. So I guess the trolling route here is kind of between the islands, or is the outer section good? Got 3 different boats here. It is for category A. I'm going the 8 meter between the islands, so okay, so it's kind of like back and forth through here essentially. Hot bar set up. Put the large one on 2, small one there, and it's got that nice red color though. It'll cost more to have insurance on. What's the clip size I want to use out here? Is it still 12 or a little different since we're using a wobbler? No need to clip? Alright. That. A lot of bend for that lure. Okay, and we're off. Like we've already got something on one of them, possibly. Oh, maybe not. Let this one go out just a bit more. Thing is, it seemed right there. Max boat speed do I get there? Alright. I'm a little puzzled by how much flex that Belmore has. Just being in the water. That seems a little odd. Does it have some blanks I can swap out or something? This is that island. Some edge. Oh, it's just dragging the ground? Okay, that makes sense. Worst case scenario, it just flips the whole boat on me. That's one feature from Fishing Planet I do kind of miss, was the fish just dragging your boat around and flipping the kayaks and stuff. That could be entertaining from time to time. All right, so now we're getting into the 8-meter hole. Third line out. I don't know if this lure's even going to get anything out here, but I want to test the waters too much on this rod yet. Nice 8. Almost to 100%. Wait, it's closer than 50. So let's see. As far as what to expect out here, is nighttime and daytime fairly standard or equal across bite rate, or fish prefer certain times? All right, gamer, we'll be here. Okay, so nighttime, I can expect that it's not unusual to not get anything. Might just for the heck of it try a nighttime lure slot. Feels like this boat trolls a lot slower than the one at Kuori as well. Guess if you wanted to bottom fish, you could go from the shorelines or the islands here at some point. We'll get something on here soon. One of the rods. I wonder if I need to cast this one out just a little bit further. So close to the boat, it may not be getting proper motion to it. Turn around. The 8-meter hole here. Certainly not as exciting as Quarry Lake trolling yet. Nighttime, I guess, is dead. It is what it is. I wonder if it's better to bottom fish from the islands at nighttime. Hey, Hiko. Been a bit of a slow bite rate. Finished up the trip out at Norwegian Sea and fairly slow out there. Now I'm making my first trolling trip out here on Volkhov. Had enough to get the HSV, but not enough to get a rod or anything to go with it, so I ended up getting the Alpha 8000. So I've got the Alpha 8000 on this setup here, Titan over here, and the old faithful Adriatica here. So far, have not got any bites, but I guess nighttime is not so great for trolling out here, so as the sun starts to come up, I'll get something. How's your fishing going? Yeah, with it being close to sunrise, I'll stick it. Oh, looks like I may have something on the lines here, but I think probably going forward at nighttime, I might try bottom fishing from 4 lines or something. Go first fish of Volkov. What's it gonna be? A little Vindus. Back from Kuori Lake. They've come after me. Leave the Alpha at the 29 friction brake. Alright. No good that the internet was out, but hopefully it's all fixed up for you now. Appreciate that, Hiko. Yeah, we hit it last night, and I've got some. I'm gonna be working with an artist to get some nice emotes and badges and all that good stuff for the chat. Hopefully, I can get those in soon, as well as the live cam. Right, now that it's daytime again, I'm going to switch to... Let's try the old faithful spiker out here on the Adriatica. Hopefully catch something better than Adventus now that the sun's up. Certainly, no Kuori Lake, that's for sure. And that, and so, is it good to circle the northern part of the 8 meter as well, or kind of just stay right in between the islands on it? Go around the... Okay, they just go around the main portion up there in that direction. Yeah, who knows, Hiko? Maybe my luck here will be like my luck on Belaya. This is not great. Hopefully not, though. Way off course here. Get used to my surroundings on this map. Where Belaya is like, some people just have a ton of luck there. The rest of us just have zero luck. The touchy river. You could always go to Old Berg and go after some of those lovely carp. They're always in the mood for some fresh potatoes. So weird. Well, I guess you could try catching a carp with spin fishing as well. I don't know how much luck you'd have. They get those potato lures. So far, fish here seem to be asleep. Those tools, those prices sneak up on you. Really, something's got to bite here eventually. F8 or H10. Here somewhere H10. H9. I was like, H10 is going to be down in the legend there. 8 is... That's okay. I might... I'll do a sweep around the outer edge of this 8-meter hole. If I don't get anything, I'll try to head down and check those two holes. Something on here. There's an asp. A spin fishing gain out of it, at least. Heard some people have been having some good luck at Tunguska. Of course, that was a patch or two ago, but... I think I'll go try those other two holes. This one's not active at all right now. Have you tried since the server restart about 2 hours ago, Dwarf? Maybe it's awake now. I definitely noticed the difference in the Norwegian Sea between last night and today post-patch, where I was getting a lot of different fish out there. I was pretty much only getting cusp and sculpin tonight. What do we got on the Titan? Oh, there's a little itty-bitty pike. There's not so many. So what's the main thing or main fish I'm targeting out here? Salmon. All right. Gotta get that trophy salmon on the Adriatica. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and yes, go into manual drive here and head over to those other two holes since this one is not for me right. Try and avoid some trees in the process. Nice looking buildings there, though. They almost have like a Dutch vibe to them. Navigate through all these weeds. Slow boat. The hard juxtaposition going from the Norwegian Sea boat to this little hiddler. Nothing's on these. Dragging the bottom. All right, almost to the first of those two holes, so here's to hoping for a little better luck at them. Right. Switch to trolling now since we're right at the edge of it here. Guessing this is just dragging the bottom. Yep. All right. Here we go. Got a little perch on here. Yep. Of course it's a little. Is this still dragging the bottom? I don't know if I have that one cast out too far or what's going on. Try recasting. Back around to go through the hole again. If it doesn't start picking up on the bite right here, I may switch over to Kuori for a little bit. I'm trying to see what's going on with this area. Here we got something on the alpha. Just a perch. Even that big a perch. Yeah, I think I'm there with you, gamer. If we don't start getting it picked up in the next 10 minutes here, go get some trout and char over at Kuori. What a tease that'll be, 8. There's something. Leave it to the Adriatica to find something. Chub? Yep. I get through the hole again, see if we get anything. I do just one more lap around this hole and don't get anything impressive out of it. Make the switch over to Kuori. I was just dragging the ground. Look like a fish. This is this bite rate is, I think, safe to say, completely dead. So I believe this calls for a switch over to good old Lake Quarry. Give everyone some time to figure out if there's any active spots post update here in Volkhov that we can try next time. And over to Quarry Lake. Alright, well, let me go ahead and sell off the fish I had in there to clear my net. We at least pay for the trip out there. Not quite. Alright. You win some, you lose some. How am I doing on tickets? Still got 5 days on this one. Alright, let me go ahead and set these up for spinners. On this. Snowflake on there. Okay. Alright. Would be. That was Volkhov. I could have sworn I saw a quarry lake in here. Shenanigans going on. I'll buy a second one. Case. All right. I'll get this lined up and get to reeling in some fish, hopefully with some better luck than we're having at Volkhov. Flip set on here. Correct pole. Breaker. S70 should have. Alright, before I start reeling that in, let me get off the rock here. Okay. Here we go. Now we're talking. That's an almost 2 kilo pike. And I'm going to move it around here. If we can catch some more pike like that, we'll be in good shape. That's much better bite rate here. Might not even be able to use the third rod if it keeps up like this. It's a good problem to have. Tremendous. Another one on. Okay, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using the third rod. If it keeps up like this. Big trout. The lake trout. Little tiny one. If we could have had this kind of bite rate of Volkhov, we'd be in good shape. Oh well. Get back into the cove there, since that's where I have the most luck. Lake trout. The Vendus. Pulling them left and right out here. Now hopefully get some rainbows and some char up in the cove. Vendus there. Trout. We're getting about 2 or 3 fish a minute out here. I thought to try a third rod, but as soon as I cast it, I get something on one of them. Like the perch are striking out here. Temperature being what it is, I might try the shallower spots. Slow down a little bit over here in the cove, so I may have to go back out in the deeper section. Perch. Lake trout. Alright, so go back through the dark, deeper spots here. Let's head over to the island and circle it a little bit. See what's biting over in that section. Big trap. We'll vend this there on the Titan line. Lake trout. Lots of tiny lake trout out right now. Whole lot of tiny lake trout. I'm gonna open the lake trout fry bin, let all the babies out, I think. Yeah. There's a nice grayling. Perch on the lines here. Well, no big fish biting out here right now, but definitely quantity over quality currently. It's better than what I was getting at Volkhov, which was neither quality nor quantity. Maybe I'll get to be able to put the third rod on the water at some point. The dwarf was saying that they were getting a lot of rainbows and char out here. Same lures. Guess it was in a different section, maybe? Or maybe it was raining earlier. Million XP, very nice, 8. I'm catching a bunch of babies out here at Kuori. Bite rate's definitely high, though. I've been out here for like less than 10 minutes, already at 25 fish. I can imagine those stack up pretty nicely. There's something. It's nothing but tiny fish for me out here right now. A lot of them. Hopefully, find where the rainbow trout are biting. Ian Pickles here. I'd actually be able to put the third line in the water now. Very nice. That's a nice silver haul for that short of a time. That was on the archipelago. On line 2. There's nothing but tiny fish right now. Best thing I've got is the 3-kilo carp. Perch on lines here. I do like the look of this Belmore rod. Oh. The grayling. Fire rate slow down a little bit here now. Hopefully, some of the big fish will start biting. There, something ran off with the alpha line. Lake trout. Even get the lake trout over a kilo. Terrible. Looks like there's something big on now. These are the kind of days where I think I should be bottom fishing. We got a decent little lake trout. That's not even 2 kilos. And it's just nothing but baby fish back to back out here. I don't know, I think I may be saving up for my carp rod to go with the alpha and try getting back to some bottom fishing here later this week. My trolling has not been as fortuitous as it was previously. Bite rate's been good, but doesn't count for much when fill up your full keep net and might get 20 silver out of it. Everything's time. I wonder if I should try putting some bigger hooks on these or something. Their size 1. Yeah. Maybe size 4. Deck. They're on these are size 4s. There's a 7 trout. At least that's something decent. This is crazy bite rate. Another 7 trout. Already up to 45 fish. Having about 3 fish per minute. The 15-meter hole doesn't seem to be very active though. Never caught so many tiny lake trout out here. A pretty big Ventus though. What are we up to? Up to 49 fish. All tiny. $5 kilo lake trout, still tiny. Fish on both lines here. %47 spin fishing. Shabby. Make one more revolution here and then go see what we've got for these. See if there's low-end cafe orders that might be able to fill. We'd slow down quite a bit here. Yeah, you got something decent size finally, and of course it's on the Adriatic. It looks like an ide. Yeah, 1.5 kilo ide. Decent size for one of those. Go ahead and steer towards the docks. Everything is tiny on here right now. So there's a rainbow trout, 1.4 kilo. Could have been catching those the whole time. Would have been nice. Try one more circle. We're hitting right now just in case. Back to purchasing. Now I go turn towards the box. Will I catch anything on the way to the shore here? That is the question. Yep, like it. Alright, so it was a little under 30 minutes, and in that time caught 63 fish, so it was averaging over 2 fish a minute. Heavy. Been nice if any of them were decent size. Total worth 80 silver. So if I got anything that can trade order. You have an eye to Goodwill. 23.57. Good enough large vendors for that one. See if that item I've got is worth using the cafe order on. Very nice eco. That's going to be a bit of a sticker shock though, getting that last bit, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's worth it. Almost 100 silver in a half hour. About just a little below average for Kuori, but everywhere's been slow for me tonight. Take what I can get. And hopefully, I know they're a little more expensive than usual here, but look at what I'm going for as far as feeder rods. Yeah, at this point, just sort of something to do when you have some extra time and extra silver to put into it, I guess. Got the most important part out of it. That's what matters. Rods. I think. Yeah, so good. Actually, I mean, the Fortuna is fine for what I've got, so I don't say too much more to get another Fortuna. So, get back to feeder fishing. Hopefully have better luck next time at Volkhov. That was bad. Very bad. Was the trip there was 14, so didn't even make back the 1490 I spent going there. That was a bad run. Let's see. Lure making. Get balsas at 85. So all you're missing then at that point is the high quality jointed lures, poppers, walkers, and jerk baits, which I guess probably don't matter that much anyways. All right, well, I think I'm going to get ready to end the stream here. Overall, at least we've got the alphas. A shame we didn't get enough to get the HSV and a rod to go with it, but alpha's close enough. It'll hold me over for a while. And I'll probably increase the hook size on some of my stuff for the next stream. Getting these small fish is just not doing much for my silver retake. But that being said, thanks for coming out, everybody. And 8, definitely appreciate the sub and the gift subs to everyone. And good luck on your lure crafting and getting that spin fishing up. Everybody have a good night, and I will catch you next time. Good fishing.